They're losing their vision. This is their karma. Okay, so these people, they was doing voodoo. They was keeping tabs on you, all right, through this voodoo. They was able to monitor you. They was able to see what you're going to do next. You know, if you're scared, whatever, whatever. And that was helping them for a little while with this whole scheme that they have going on here. But now they're losing their vision. They're not able to look into your energy or anyone. Okay, it's like God is blocking them from tapping into your energy and seeing what's going on. Like, that's it. Game over. Okay. And it says here, they doctored and fabricated information against you. Spiritual court is now in session. All right, so we got here, they're planning to go on the run. All right, this is why, because they cannot see. They don't know what to do now. You know, they was able to plan their next move with this whole situation while they was able to see your energy, to see what you're going to do, to see if you're going to stay put, if you're going to say something, if you're not going to say something, you know, like that. So now, since they cannot look into your energy and they don't know what you're going to do, they're going to try to go on the run because they feel like now they're blind, you know, like they don't know what else to do. Somebody involved is in their 40s. This could be you or somebody else. It says here, confessing their sins. You see, I'm telling you, they don't know what else to do. So it's a group. So for some, they're going to try to run. Others are going to confess their sins. They could be trying to go, you know, to church now. And look, you see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a group here. It was an orchestrated betrayal. And there was a couple here that was in an open relationship that was involved. So part of this group is going to try to go on the run. Matter of fact, we picked up on that yesterday. That I don't know, I was going to say, I don't know how they think that they could get away with this, but maybe they was trying to make it look like a vacation. We saw that yesterday. That it was a group of people that's a part of this, and they're trying to go to like a non-extradition country so that they could not be extradited back to here. So then we saw something about them going in a group, but it's like to be like a vacation. All right, so they was trying to make it look like they're going on a vacation, but it's not a vacation. They're actually trying to run. All right, so we have here, this was an orchestrated betrayal. Okay, so yeah, again, confirmation that, you know, it's a group here of people. It was very orchestrated. Again, they was even doing readings, you know, to see, you know, what you was going to do, if you was going to take action, if you was going to talk to somebody, if you're scared, you know, they could see all these things when they tap into your energy. But it was all part of God's plan, okay? God was allowing them to see these things, to see what they was going to do, to see how far they was going to take it. And look where we are now. Now God is blocking access. All right? Somebody told me to write to keep your head up, Tupac. So confirmation, if you're watching, keep your head up. Okay. But this could be confirmation, you know, just in general for the collective, to keep your head up, because this is not going to last forever. Okay. We already know this. So someone that you have or you had some type of sexual connection with is involved. Maybe you was the one in an open relationship with this person. Well, one of these people, that's for somebody. Remember, this is a group reading. This is not for everybody, this part right here. But for some of y'all, an ex-lover is involved in this whole scheme. Okay. Authority female. So a female that is some type of authority figure is significant as well. Let's keep going. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Masons. Okay, so secret society organization. One of these people is a Mason. All right, that could be right there. The whole group that I was talking about. Like it was orchestrated. All right, so there's a bunch of Masons that are doing this. If it's females, they are the Eastern Stars. We've been picking up on that energy as well. We have here phone bill logs. So there's some type of evidence in the phone bill logs. These people are under investigation. All right. So there's something here about phone bill logs. Divorce court. Someone is getting divorced. Okay. So somebody that, again, it could be right here, this person that you was in some type of, you know, it's a sexual connection, but it could be maybe you was married. All right. Right here. Now you're getting a divorce. Your father. Okay. Or a father figure, stepfather, father-in-law. And we have here half brother is significant. Okay. Let's see what we could get now. Let's pull from here. What can we get with doctored and fabricated info against you? We got a King of Cups here. Something about them losing, disappointment, bad investment. So double confirmation. A King of Cups. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. It could be this half brother or this father figure as a masculine energy here. They failed. Something was not good. Like, it didn't work. You see how it says lack of long-term vision? They did not see this coming. Limited success, limited rewards. You know, this is a bad investment. So it's a failure. What's this? So we have here now the Eight of Wands. So this is them doing this. The fabricated information, the Eight of Wands, this is the quick movement that they did. All right, quick decisions. They started to fabricate some type of information about you. So maybe something, yesterday we saw that they was trying to frame you for something that they did. Bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords. Look at that. You cannot make this up, okay? This is a betrayal. This is also theft. You see that? Theft. Fraud. Fraud and theft. Okay, so they stole something from you. They did fraud. And then they doctored some type of information against you. That's what I'm seeing. Like, they try to make it look like it was you that did this, is what I'm getting. All right? That's what they did. They try to make it look like it was you. That's the same thing that I was talking about yesterday, that they're trying to frame you for something. So that's how they try to frame you, by doctoring some type of information, some type of paperwork. All right? Like fixing something to look like you signed it or you are involved in something. All right? Let's see what else. What else, Holy Spirit? What does the collective need to know? Let it fall out. Pull out the letters. Okay, so let me go ahead and get some letters. These letters could be somebody's initials. This could be first name, middle name, last name initials. This could be the initials of one of these karmics. This could be letters of a business, the business initials, okay? Or put the letters together and we see if it makes up any names or anything like that. You take it how it resonates for you. But this is significant for somebody. Okay, we got J-H-E. N W A K NWA. Isn't that group, Ninjas with Attitude? Isn't that from, aren't they from California, I believe? I'm not sure. I think so. I think it's from California. I don't know. Correct me in the comments, but that could be confirmation for somebody. California. All right. KSC. We got A again. Oh my God. I don't know if y'all could hear that. That's a little squirrel trying to climb on my window. He's trying to get to the bird food that is up here. Okay, look, let's see if we can make it real quick. This could be confirmation, all right? A squirrel. Or somebody just very dedicated, all right? Very dedicated to getting this shit done. Go ahead, jump. Jump. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Jump. It's a girl. I could tell. I could see from here it's a girl. She looking right at me. She's like, you recording me? Why are you recording me? Oh no. All right, let's keep going. That could be confirmation, all right? That the karmis that they trying, they can't get the job done. Look how you looking at me. Hi. Hello. Aw. She mad at me. She like, why are you recording me going through this right now? So that was confirmation, all right? All right, Holy Spirit. Anything else that the collective needs to receive? Okay, we got the letter E. Somebody's first name, middle name, last name has an E in it. Okay, we got the letter I again. Okay, so those letters are significant for somebody that is watching. G just fell out. Okay. Let's keep going. See what else comes out. All right, Holy Spirit, what else can we get with this energy? With the phone bill logs. Phone bill logs. What can we get with that? Phone bill logs. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords again. This is the card about stealing right here. Seven of Swords. The same card. Okay, the stealing card. The one that's talking about deception, fraud, trickery, being strategic, trying to get away. It says trying to get away with something. Look at that. That's the Seven of Swords. All right, so the Seven of Swords is clarifying this phone bill log here. And then we got true alignment. You are not here to carry the weight of every broken system, but to be the truest, clearest version of yourself. That alignment creates a frequency that challenges fear, dismantles illusion, and sparks an awakening. All right, so we got to apply this message to the phone bill logs. So they got called, they got, okay, so look, sparked an awakening. That's exposed, okay? They got exposed with sparks and awakening. All right, the Seven of Swords, they got exposed with this phone bill log that they was communicating with somebody. Again, orchestrating this whole betrayal. That's part of it. Whatever they found in the phone bill logs is connecting to that. To them scheming, scamming, coming up with this whole orchestrated betrayal. Okay, confessing their sins. What can we get with that? Confessing their sins. An inside job. Okay, so somebody that, again, was a part of this whole group here. It's like the group is crumbling. I'm telling you, half the group is going to try to go on the run, and the other half is going to be trying to confess their sins. So isn't somebody that's a part of this group with this inside job is going to be talking. We have here New World Order. So a single governing body could, in theory, unify humanity. But when those at the top are corrupt, it unifies only their control. Okay, so again, like I said, there's a Mason involved here. Allegedly, you know, that's what they be on. Trying to control and shit like that. A group thing. All right, New World Order. Being corrupt. All right, so that's what they're going to confess about. That they was all part of this scheme. All right, there was a part of this shit that they was trying to have control. They was being corrupt. They stole, you know, and they're still going to prison. So go ahead, you could, you know, confess all you want, but you're still gonna get your karma. Okay, let's see what else. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. Oh my God, you cannot make this up. All right, they are definitely a Mason. All right, right here, Secret Society. Tell me more. They were cheating to get ahead the whole time by doing scamming and voodoo. Again, this is how they got what they got. They stole from you. Yeah, something about a property. They bought a property, stole a property. All right. They're scared now. They're having anxiety, stress, sleepless nights because they know that they're going to get locked up for this shit. Because, again, the scheming, the lying that we keep seeing with the Seven of Swords is being exposed through different ways. So they got information. They got evidence about what they did. Even the phone bill logs is some type of evidence there. Okay, we have that you're going to be filing a lawsuit. Tell me more. Regarding your immediate family members. So, yeah, we got family coming out here. You're going to be suing these people. Yeah, look, more family, okay? An aunt and an uncle, to be specific. And they're going to die behind bars. My goodness. All right? That's going to be their karma. They're going to die behind bars because that's it. That was just what was written for them. Tell me more. Somebody's going to go missing in action. I'm telling you, somebody's going to go on the run. Part of this group is going to go on the run. They're not going to be able to run. And then we got snitching. So then look, confessing their sins. Some of them is not going to church to confess their sins. They're going to the feds to confess their sins. And they're going to start snitching on each other. Okay? They're going to start taking each other out. Seeking evidence. Yeah, because there's I'm telling you, they're under investigation. There's people that are seeking evidence, asking questions, all type of shit. We have here probate court. So this got to do with the inheritance. All right, you being on the will, them taking something. And we got here something about a property. And they're giving up. They're giving up because they know that you know, whatever they did, there's proof. There's proof, there's evidence. All right, yeah, look. And they know that you're aware. Okay, you are aware. You're talking. You're fighting back. All right, so yeah, they're giving up. The letter W is significant. Let me get it because we're stuck on the floor. So the letter W is significant. Tell me more. I told you they're going to try to go to run. On the run, it's not going to work. Look at that. They already tried. Their attempt to go on the run failed. And remember, these readings could be something that's happening now or is about to. So if they haven't gone, they're going to try to go on the run and it's not going to work. The hunter is now being hunted. Absolutely. So they are being hunted. The feds is watching them. They're on the investigation. They was hunting you at first. They was having these people orchestrated betrayals. People was, you know, monitoring you, gang stalking you. Now they're the ones that's being hunted. And look, this is going to end up on the news. All right. The news are on the internet, on the blogs. You're going to hear about this. Tell me more. Because this is something big here. Look, they're turning themselves in. I'm telling you. So the one that was going to try to go on the run, they're not going to be able to go on the run. People going to be turning themselves in and snitching and confessing their sins to the feds. Oh, my God. All of this, man, that they did for nothing. Look, Sage is getting my attention. Sage, that could be somebody's name. Or, you know, you're clearing yourself from these people. CIA is also significant. All right, cover up. Yeah, Sage right now, like you're cleansing, you know, like Sage, they could have been trying to like get rid of something. You know, when you use Sage, it's like to cleanse, to remove toxic energies and shit like that. So that could be confirmation. They was trying to do that with this. They wanted to cover up, you know, everything that they was doing because they don't want to go to prison. All right, let's see. An older male who's a business owner was doing this. They try to, you know, cover up their crimes and they cannot. They couldn't cover up shit. All right, they've been being watched this whole time. Let's see what else. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Let's see. The hunter is now hunted. Two of Wands. So it says charting a course, opportunity, get ready. Okay, get ready. Yeah, the Two of Wands. This is initiation. Okay, like something is beginning now. Like the investigation, you know, they needed maybe a lead. They got the lead. They started it already with the Two of Wands. Tell me more. All right, so we have here with this moon energy, okay, and then we got the Nine of Cups. So there's gonna be some good news coming in regarding these people that they are hunting in the next 1 to 2 weeks. We have here final steps, and then it says increase. So look how it says gaining strength. Like I said, I felt like with that Two of Wands initiation, like they needed, you know, they needed a lead, they needed something, and now they got it. Now they got it. They're gaining strength when it comes to this case. They're able to pin, you know, these people and what they did. You know, that's what I'm getting. Final steps, increase, you know, like things, there's a shift happening here in the next 1 to 2 weeks, and it's some type of progress. Okay, this shift is a good shift regarding this case and these people. All right, initiation. The ball is already rolling. Bottom of the deck, we have here the Hierophant. So these are the people right here. The Hierophant is a group of people, unconventional, alternative. This is the cult. You see in the upright, this is somebody, you know, that they did a ruler, a leader, that they do it the right way. Okay, in the reverse, this is a cult, a coven, secret society, organization. All right, this is these people. So in the next 1 to 2 weeks, there's gonna be good news regarding this entire situation, with them being hunted finally. All right, like they got them. They got the evidence. They got what they needed to, you know, to pin things on them. Like, that's what I keep getting. I don't know how else to say it, but it's like I feel like that's what they needed. They needed something, and now they got it. That's what I keep getting. Like, they needed something and they got it. So they're gonna be able now to move forward with whatever they needed, and now they got. Okay, let's see. Anything from here? We got another letter K. Somebody's first name, middle name, last name has a K. This is going to be a high profile case. Like I said, it's going to end up on the news, on the blogs. It is going to be a high profile case. We got Masons. We got a whole bunch of people that was involved in this shit. So yeah. Confirmation, because it's going to be a RICO case. And it says here that it is all downhill from here. Absolutely. This shit is all done. Again, in the next 1 to 2 weeks, there's a shift happening. It's downhill from here. All right. We have here no more resources, connections, or assistance. So yeah, these people, they're not going to get the protection from the Masons. All right. The Masons are connected. They have them working everywhere. So this is somebody that, and I picked up on this before, that they're just letting them go. Like they're releasing. Which is equivalent to. All right, my bad, y'all. My son dropped something, and I was like, "What the heck was that?" Shit was mad loud. All right, so like I was saying, the Masons, they have connections. So they're not gonna have connections. No more assistance. No more resources. No more. You know, no more help. Okay, and I've been picking up on that energy where they are going to get exiled from the group. They're not gonna get help no more. So these people, they're not gonna get help from the Masons. Okay, and then we got the Ten of Swords, more confirmation that yeah, they're hitting rock bottom. Okay, these people are done. And like I said, if it's not the Masons, it could be the Eastern Stars. Okay, we picked up on this retired crooked cop energy yesterday. Somebody who's a crooked cop. Tell me more. So yeah, Ten of Swords, they're hitting rock bottom. They're going to be done. All right. That's also a betrayal. They're going to look at it like a betrayal. Like, you know, their crew, you know, did not want to help them. So they're going to look at it like that, like a betrayal. All right. So we got recorded convos that are evidence. So again, phone bill logs, recorded convos. Oh my God. Didn't I say this earlier? Non-extradition countries to run to. I said that. They're going to try to do that, and it's not going to work. Right here, it's going to be a failure. And then the GOAT. Okay, so these years are significant. Somebody was born in one of these years, or something significant happens in one of these years. All right. So let me go ahead and pull now some names. If you see your name here, this is giving you confirmation. There's a, whoa, that's too many. And I'm going to do it again. If you see your name here, this is giving you confirmation. There's a message here for you. If you see the karmic's name, this is your confirmation they're involved. If you don't see any name, that's okay. You take what resonates from this message and you leave what does not. Okay. All right. Amelia, Moss, Mercedes, Mario, Haley, Caitlin, Jaden, Davis, Leah, Leslie, Mike, Aaliyah, Irene, Nati, Marissa, Gavin, and Anais. Los, Eugene, Jessica, Chester, Alicea, Reem, Brandon, Diamond, Harrison, Antoinette, Lo, Charlene, Lorena, Bird, Veda, Mandy, Dre, Nino, Pat, Rel, Haas, Ray, Lynn, Marley, Cruz, Cecilia, and Booker. Biggie, Tanner, Tristan, Hassan, Shannon, Evans, Margaret, Darnell, Estelle, Derek, Valerie, Cannon, Frost, Rob, and Esther. All right, so 2 things that got my attention when I was giving the names. Anais, the singer, okay, she's a Spanish singer. Somebody, maybe you know who she is, but I saw a post about her this morning. So confirmation with Anais. And then I went down this rabbit hole where I don't know if anybody knows about Teen Mom. And today I saw that one of the Teen Moms, she has a new daughter that I didn't even know she had a daughter now, but her name is Veda. And I was like, damn, that name sounds familiar. And I remember I didn't remember what movie she was from, but I knew she was a character, so I had to look it up, and I went down this whole rabbit hole looking for this name, and it was from the movie My Girl. Talking about my girl, my girl. So that was a nice movie that I liked when I was little. I don't know, maybe somebody likes that movie, maybe you want to see that movie now, but Veda, I went down the rabbit hole for that. And now look, we have it here. Like, that's crazy. So confirmation. All right, and confirmation with Anais. Okay, so something about those two names for sure. Let me pull one more. Holy Spirit, any names from here that are significant? Oh, we got two. Okay. All right. All right. India, Ruby, Frank, London, Fern, Donald, Joshua, Miles, Dusty, Lively, Kurt, Ellie, Walter, Foster, Lamar, Dolores, Janine, McNally, Grant, Peterson, Rivera, and Jacquees. Campbell, Cynthia, Derek, Sebastian, Philip, Tabitha, Madison, Ruby, Logan, Reed, Jackie, Doreno, Samson, Monique, Dawson, Christy, Willie, and Lydia. All right, y'all. So that's what I got here. I hope I was able to bring clarity and confirmation to whoever needed to receive today's message. Spiritual court is now adjourned. Peace.